Hello and welcome to Trey Designs. My name is Trey Hope, founder and CEO, and this is the first episode of the series entitled Trey Designs. The goal of this series is to pretty much go over various products that I've made that are all on my website and give you step-by-step directions on how I came to the creative process, the materials I use, and things such as that. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into it and get something printed today. So today what we're going to be making is the ice cream keychain, which is essentially a small keychain with a cone base and two different types of ice creams at the top, realistic and cartoon. Now the realistic model actually comes from someone else's work, and I'll drop that link in the description below. The cartoon cream as well as the cone I designed myself in Tinkercad. It's one of my favorite items to print simply because it's very quick to make, doesn't require a lot of materials. I've even made several for my friends, and it's also on my website if you want to go ahead and check that out. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the process. The first thing to talk about is the design. Alright, so here we have our three models as discussed before: cone, realistic ice cream, cartoon style ice cream. Pretty much what we want to do today is super glue these pieces together once the prints are complete, as well as these two pieces as well, and then apply a keychain to the creams to give us the keychain effect. So this should be a pretty simple, short and easy process, but before we can jump into that, let's go ahead and go over some details of our models. So first up we have the cone, and the dimensions are as follows. It has a width of 23.5 millimeters or 0.93 inches, same with the length, 23.5 millimeters or 0.93 inches, and a height of 29 millimeters or 1.14 inches. So that's going to be our cone dimensions. For the realistic ice cream, we have these. The width is 23.37 millimeters or 0.92 inches, a length of 23.33 millimeters or 0.92 inches, and a height of 31.97 millimeters or 1.26 inches. So that's our realistic ice cream. And finally, our cartoon style ice cream has these dimensions. It has a width of 28 millimeters or 1.1 inches, a length of 28 millimeters or 1.1 inches as well, and the height is 32.05 millimeters or 1.26 inches. So as you can see, all of our models are pretty much similar in height, width, and length, but they vary slightly in different areas. But shouldn't be hard to make these. Very quick print, very quick process. So let's go ahead and get into the setup of our print today. Alright, so now it's time to get to the setup portion of the process, and this is where I'll be giving a quick brief of the materials that I use to make the product what it is. First up, we have our cone portion. We have this yellow PLA filament. Very good finish, looks great on the plate. I got this from Amazon, so this will be great to print with today. We have the chocolate portion of the ice cream keychain using this brown PLA filament. Got this from Amazon as well. Much bigger size, but this would be great for what we're trying to get done for the ice cream keychains. We have the key rings, of course. Can't have a keychain without the ring. I got this from Home Depot specifically, about 25 pieces. Not too hard to get, you can get them anywhere, but make sure you go ahead and grab one of these. And then we have this Gorilla Glue. Now normally you can do dual coloring on the printer. I haven't yet mastered it just quite yet, so instead of doing that, we're going to print two separate colors and then just glue them together with this Gorilla Glue right here. I'm not too sure what this is bought specifically. My father got me this actually, so shout out Dad. But you can get it anywhere. So just make sure you grab that as well. And then finally, the printer that we'll be using is the Flash Forge Creator Pro. I've had this one since January. No issues. It's been printing products very successfully since the time I bought it. So with all materials discussed and the printer chosen, it's time to get printing.
I want extras, gotta run this check up. Need a Tesla, man, I need a Petra. Like professor, school you like professor. I'm a flexer, professional flexer. I want extras, gotta run this check up. Need a Tesla, man, I need a Petra. Like professor, school you like professor. I'm a flexer, professional flexer. It's still the same game, even got the same name. You tryna maintain, we been on the same thing. Got some gold chains, they match with the gold ring. sipping old name, stronger than some propane. Eat some low main, drive like it is no lanes. I am no lame, stay inside my own lane. I need more frames, pockets screaming more francs. Me with no change, inhale, that's a cold day.
Alright, so now that we have the process done, we can finally look at our products. As you can see here, we have the cartoon ice cream keychain, looking pretty nice, layering looking nice, no oozing or anything like that. Came out very nice. And over here we have the realistic ice cream keychain, turned out just as well. No oozing or anything like that, layering looking perfect, very detailed. I personally prefer the realistic, but you know, I've actually had people tell me they like the cartoon more. So it's really your pick, but as you can see, 2 successful products, a good day of printing, and I can't ask for more for a first episode. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.